هل ترغب في التحدث بالإنجليزية بثقة؟ أن تبدأ من الصفر وتصل بعيداً؟
Oh yeah.
سلسلة بودكاست بالإنجليزية للمبتدئين وجدت من أجلك، خطوة بخطوة وبلغة بسيطة تفيدك في حياتك اليومية. هيا نبدأ.
Welcome everyone to the 10th episode of the English for Beginners podcast on the English Ears.
Ahmed, who doesn't love shopping? Clothes, food, books. It's always exciting.
Exactly. But imagine you're in a store in a new country and you can't ask about prices.
That's why learning shopping vocabulary is so important. It helps you feel confident and independent.
Even simple phrases like, how much is this? Or, I'd like to buy, can make a big difference.
And it's not just about buying things. It's about talking to people, understanding numbers, and being polite.
Right. Shopping is one of the best ways to use English in real life. You'll need it when you travel, live abroad, or even online.
So today, let's learn the words and phrases you'll really use in shops, supermarkets, and markets.
Ready to go shopping in English? Yasmina, imagine you're in a shop in London and you want to buy something, but you don't see the price. What's the magic question?
Easy. I'd say, how much is this?
Exactly. This is one of the most useful phrases when you're shopping.
It's simple. How much means you're asking about the price, and this is the thing you're pointing at, maybe a book, a shirt, or a phone.
Right. Like, if I'm in a clothing store and I see a cool jacket, I'd point and ask, how much is this jacket?
And the shopkeeper might answer, it's $50.
Now, what if I want to ask about more than one item? For example, a pair of shoes or some pens?
Good question. Then I'd say, how much are these?
Let's do a little role play. Imagine we're in a small market. You see a hat you like?
Excuse me, how much is this hat?
It's £10.
Great, I'll take it.
See? It's easy. And it works anywhere in the world.
And being polite helps too. I always say please or excuse me before asking.
Yes. So instead of just, how much is this? Try saying, excuse me, how much is this, please?
Exactly. And don't forget body language. Point to the item if the name isn't clear.
So, quick summary. One item. Che, how much is this? Many items. How much are these? Yasmina, we've talked about asking prices. But what about the words we need to describe what we want to buy?
Great point. When shopping, it's not just about how much. It's also about knowing what to call things. Clothes, food, objects.
Let's start with clothes. What are the most common clothing words we should learn?
Okay, here are a few easy ones. Shirt, pants, jacket, jacket, dress, shoes, hat, scarf.
That's a great list. So, if I'm in a store, I might say, I'd like to buy a blue shirt.
Or, do you have this jacket in a medium size?
Let's try a quick role play. I'm the customer and you're the shop assistant. Hello, I'm looking for a pair of black shoes.
Sure. What size do you wear?
Size 42, please.
Here you go. These are comfortable and popular.
Now let's move to food. Food vocabulary is super important, especially in markets or restaurants.
Right. Here are some basic words. Bread, cheese, chicken, rice, fruit, vegetables, water, juice.
Imagine I'm in a small market. I could say, I'd like a bottle of water and some apples.
Or, how much is half a kilo of rice?
Exactly. And don't forget the packaging words too. Bottle, can, bag, box.
So useful. Like a box of tea or a bag of sugar.
So Yasmina, if someone wants to start learning shopping vocabulary, what's your advice?
Start with the things you use every day. Clothes you wear, food you eat, items in your house. Then try to say their names in English.
That's true. And listen to these words in movies or real shops. It helps you remember. Yasmina, today we'll focus on one very useful phrase. I'd like to buy.
Yes! It's one of the most polite ways to say what you want in English.
Right. Instead of saying, give me that, which sounds a bit rude, it's better to say, I'd like to buy a shirt.
Exactly. I'd like means I would like, and it's formal, soft, and polite.
We can use this phrase with almost anything: food, clothes, gifts, even tickets.
And notice how we add please at the end. It makes the sentence even more polite.
Let's give more examples. I'd like to buy a bottle of water, please.
I'd like a piece of cake.
I'd like to buy this red jacket.
If you don't want to say I'd like to buy, you can also say, can I have? Could I get? I'm looking for.
Like this. Can I have a sandwich and tea? I'm looking for a white t-shirt. Could I get this in another size?
Ahmed, when we go shopping, we don't just say, I want this. We usually care about the size and the color, right?
Exactly. For clothes, shoes, or even furniture, size and color are super important. The most common sizes are small, medium, large, and extra large.
For example, I need a medium size. Or, do you have this in large?
In shoe stores, you can say, I wear size 39.
And if the size doesn't fit, just say, it's too small or it's too big.
Color is often the first thing we notice. In English, basic colors are red, blue, and green. Red, blue, black, white, green, yellow, pink, brown, gray, orange.
You can ask, do you have this in black? Or say, I don't like this color.
Sometimes we use extra words like light blue, dark green, bright red, pale pink.
So if someone says, I'd like this dress in light blue, it means they want a softer blue color.
Okay, Yasmina, I've picked my clothes. Now I'm ready to pay.
Great! Let's learn what to say at the cashier. Hi there. Is that all for today?
Yes, that's all.
Okay. Your total is $42.
Can I pay by card?
Sure. Please insert your card and enter your PIN.
Done. Do you have a bag?
Yes. Would you like a plastic bag or a paper bag?
Paper, please.
Here you go. And here's your receipt.
Thank you. Have a nice day. It's always polite to say please and thank you.
And don't be afraid to ask, "Can you repeat that?" if you don't understand.
Shopping is not just buying. It's a chance to practice your English. Wow, Yasmina. Today we learned a lot about shopping in English.
Yes, from asking, "How much is this?" to paying at the cashier, we covered everything.
Now, if you go shopping, you'll feel more confident using English.
Exactly. And don't worry if you forget something. Just practice, and it gets easier every time.
So, try to use these words in real life, or even practice at home with a friend.
And remember, learning a new language is a journey. Enjoy the small steps.
Thanks for learning with us today.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Don't forget to subscribe.